Hey guys, happy day. Just wanted to get into a certain topic of what is space. So, to understand what is space, you must understand the precursor to space, and that is the null space. That is basically potentially nothing, if you can understand that. Just complete nothing. This is sort of what leads us into the predecessor to all causality, which is one main principle, which I'll talk about later as well. But to understand what is space, you have to understand that space is the null space hit with negative energy. So now the first primary connection, which is leading to what is the main hull of reality and to the main zone, which is a tripart zone, and what we know as God or God zone. This area is so encapsulated in the positive connection within itself, creating all energy, light, positivity, everything what we know as love, divine connection, everything like that, that it gives off its own shadow and negative energy, and thick negative energy, which is dark matter or dark space. But the rest is just, and when I say dark space, I mean what we're calling the sort of vacuum energy, this negative energy that is just sort of the smoke coming from the main fire, right, of the God space. So the God space, meaning the eternality zone, the main zone, is the main positive zone. That's why with God, when you look towards God, the real God, you're always going to feel this positivity once you've cleaned off whatever is holding you back and sort of the dirt clods of material world and material reality and time, space, and matter. And you spiritualize, you're going to have that positivity, and it's going to be so much better as you look to God, even looking up and praying and talking to Jesus and all these great, representations and embodiments of the great God and the great God zone. Because God is actually a place, not just a person. But yet there are other details. I guess we can talk about that later as regards religion, things like that, and sovereignty, and things like that. Okay, and rulership over us mortals. So, but anyway, what is space? Space is the negative, the black, the smoke, and its subsequent embers, leftover pieces, and light energy compressed, primed, and exploded into supernovas, leading to the galaxies and leading to all matter, which is all just basically light. If you were to put matter under a microscope, you'll notice it's still moving. It's still energy, just energy that's been left over from multiple explosions and even what you could call the Big Bang of when the whole thing actually started, including the eternal zone. That gave off and then eventually reached its own omnistasis, but not before leaving over different embers of itself in the eternal vacuum of endless black space-time. And it's black because, like I said, that it's sort of backdropped by hyperspace and the leftover positive field of the great God zone, and what we'll call the sort of eternal prime reality zone, which is by itself also at another place that you and I cannot even find without learning some more details regarding that. But know this, that these negative space zone, which is endless, eternally endless, but yet holds different light clusters, or what you would call universes, or what we would know as universities for the souls to climb back towards the eternal zone, which is where we all descend from anyway, in this sort of cycle, right, called life. But space, going back to it as I gather my thoughts and try to release the supernova of what it means, is sort of a endless zone, flashed black, because of the positivity of hyperspace, which is beyond space, and which exists in a field that we can't see because we haven't picked up that channel yet in our reality, unless you really strive to spiritually and you are granted access to it. But know this, that space is endless. It's flash black. There is dark matter. There are black holes, things that drop below and sort of suction through the current negative zone that we're in, which, like I said, is sort of a black smoke, if you will, which is a example, but not the actual thing, of the lightest, most powerful fire that we can't even see on our level of the spiritual world, which does exist all around us, just like radio waves, internet waves, TV waves, signals. Just like you can't see them doesn't mean you're not bathed in them and in them. It's just your eyes and your experience and what we know as reality isn't allowing us to see it, but yet we use it every day. So anyway, think about that. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns in the comment box, and we'll talk soon, all right? God bless. Stay in love.